Be kind to me in the edit. I would appreciate that. That would be good. And you know, just like start it out with me like, hey, you what are you talking about, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
My name is Nolan Lamkin. I race at BMW S1000RR with Tom Wood Powersports and BMW Motorcycles of Richfield in the Stock 1000 class and the Superbike Cup. So the team this year is pretty father-son, so to speak, where it's my dad and I manage the team, so to speak. And then my crew chief, Dustin, and then his dad, Donnie, are my crew chief and mechanic. So it's quite funny where it's a really homegrown team. With running a privateer team is me. I drive the truck to the different races. On the West Coast, it was lucky we had somebody else take it out, but for all the races on the East Coast, I'm driving the truck, loading everything up. It's just a lot, making sure the oil's changed before we get to the track, all of those things. It's just a lot. I love to be able to just only focus on my riding, but running a privateer team, the benefits are that you've got more, you can be more nimble with it, so to speak, where you don't have a lot of bureaucracy. You don't have to go and get the approval from this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy to be able to actually do what you want to do. For me, if I want to do it, I can just go and do it. Nice thing with sponsors as well, where you can do things at a different level, so to speak, where for somebody to jump on board at this team, it requires a much different level of investment, and then you can only do so much with that, so to speak. But for us, we've got the ability, the latitude, however you want to phrase it, to be able to do different things. My family's been involved in racing for a while. My dad really liked racing, but it was more drag racing. He liked the engineering of it, so to speak. But on my mom's side of the family, my great-grandfather had a Norton and a Ducati dealership in a small town in Indiana back in like the 60s. He had a mattress store up in the front, and then in the back he had a motorcycle dealership. There was one day out of the year where they'd pull out all the mattresses from the storefront, roll the bikes up in it, and then go and take the pictures, send that to the state of Indiana, pull all the bikes back out, put the mattresses up front, and they're selling stuff out of the back. It's been kind of in the family forever. I got my first bike at 2.5 from Santa Claus, and it was great. The reason why I race is just a feeling that I've got. I love the sport, I love everything about it. Some days are good, some days are not. Everything's a learning experience, and for me, we've been building up our own team. My dad and I, we run this team, and we've been learning, progressing, seeing how things go. The last few years, we've been able to really take the program forward, and for me, that's the best thing. We've not got a crazy team. I've got my crew chief, Dustin, and his dad, Donnie. We work at the track, and it's just helping build up the program. That's what I do. That's what I've loved about this, and being able to just help develop this, be able to show what I can do as a rider. I know what I've always can do, but it's just being able to actually get that out on the track, so to speak.